Vamos a seguir con la misión principal. He hecho todos los niveles de la arena. Todos. He conseguido 3, casi 4 millones de yenes. Y he conseguido armitas y cosas. Para Ichiban nos han dado este bate. Que básicamente hace que convierte un ataque normal en un ataque de zona. Básicamente, ataco normal y es un ataque de área. Eso está increíble. Yongi he conseguido para Yongi he conseguido estas botas y estas plantillas. Te dan agilidad y más agilidad todavía. Ahora es súper rápido Yongi. Para Saeko he conseguido este micrófono. Esta túnica que nos da más curación y más destreza. Para Koichi y Adachi hemos conseguido esta, que nos da un montón de defensa. Para Sao, poquita cosa, la verdad. A Sao lo está subiendo de nivel, igual que a Namba. Que a Namba nos hemos conseguido este báculo. Y este cetro, este báculo, este sombrero y esta bota. Básicamente todo lo que nos da es magia. Y a Eri, pues Eri está ahí. Eri es que está muy bajita de nivel comparado con los demás, tío. Eri está al 40. Bueno, está el mismo que Sao y Namba, pero es que los otros están a nivel 47, ¿sabes? Y la verdad es como que... Ahora estamos mamadísimos todos. Ah, y Adachi también tiene un nuevo arma. Pero bueno, hijo de puta. Hazte con todos, me ha dado un logro. Vale. A ver. Logro más reciente. A ver. No, a ver. Por favor. Trofeos. Quiero ver los trofeos. Dame los trofeos. Da igual. Nos ha dado este. A ver, ¿dónde está? Hazte con todos, hazte con todos. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Aquí está. Ha registrado más de 200 Sugimon en la Suidex. Vale. Vale. ¡Hostia! Que era que se pausaba el juego. Si le daba al botón de la Play. Pero se ve que no. Hostia, ¿por qué huele tanto a tabaco? ¡Qué asco, coño! Viene de la calle, tío, qué asco, coño. Joder. Vale, pues otra cosa, ya aquí no podemos hacer nada más, la verdad. No, hijo de puta. Déjame llegar, tío. Al puto punto que tengo que llegar. Que me quema. Ah, también hemos desbloqueado varios ataques. Saeko ha aprendido la resurrección. Y Namba también. O sea que eso está muy bien. Tener a dos que sean capaces de resucitar está bastante bien. Además de eso, Saeko también aprendió lo que es la curación de todo el grupo, pero todos los PS. Que antes no la tenía. También todos han aprendido un par de ataques nuevos. Por ejemplo, Ichiban. Habilidades. Ichiban ha aprendido también el esencia de bate rompehueso. Abrazo de héroe. Que restaura PS a todos los aliados. Esto también lo ha aprendido. Esto es la regeneración que no... ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? No sé. Yongi no sé si ha aprendido muchas cosas, la verdad. Yongi es... Bueno, sí, la esencia de motor fantasma. Esto lo aprendió también. Saeko ha aprendido... reanimación, concierto mágico. Y alguno de aquí habrá sido. No lo sé. Adachi también aprendió cositas. Esencia de rueda del infierno, lanzamiento demoledor. El golpe en el sueño lo teníamos. Y eso. Cositas. Cositas. Vale, pero... Ahora me gustaría... Ah. Hola. Sí. Eso. Vale, en cuanto podamos volver a Jinjo al Bar Survive, vamos a subirles el nivel a todos, ¿eh? Porque llevan bloqueados ahí... Hola, Chris, ¿qué tal, tío? Llevan bloqueados ahí un buen tiempo. Ah, la taxi la sede de la Alianza Omi. Ah, sí que podía ir a Jinjo. Soy tontísimo. Da igual. Vamos para allá. Nos la jugamos. Se me acaba la Fanta. Ahora a las 6 voy a tener que irme un momentito. Sutilezas.
Hold up there.
Hombre, Tendo.
Who's this guy again? Tendo, one of the Omi lieutenants.
Yeah, I think I recognize him.
From where?
What you mumbling to yourself about? Spit it out. While you're at it, why are you here and how'd you even get in?
Tendo, let him through. He's my guest.
Your guest, huh? But acting captain, isn't he...
Exactly right. The man who took a bullet from my gun straight on. And now here he is, back from hell itself to see the captain released from prison.
Yeah? That is real commitment. Well, if he causes any trouble, any at all, it'll be on you to clean up the mess. Agreed?
It'll be fine.
All right. I'll go back to trying to figure out what the hell is going down here today.
Nothing to figure out except the popcorn. So you can watch this shit turn the Omi Alliance on its head.
You think?
Tú suelta, Ichiban, tú
Now
suelta.
it's your turn.
Tú cuéntale los planes.
Oh, I just realized who he is. He used to be a star heavyweight boxer. He's the loony who agreed to fix a fight for money, but when he didn't get paid, he beat the fixers to death.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, too. What a role model, huh?
Este es el Watase. Me imagino que será ese. A ver, va en limusina, ¿sabes? Ese tiene que ser el capitán de la Alianza Omi, el Watase.
Captain, welcome home, sir.
Masaru Watase, capitán de la Alianza Omi, patriarca de la familia Watase.
Here's the plan. The Omi Alliance was more or less split in half when they marched on Kamurocho. But most of the officers, the ones with tenure anyway, are still here in Sotenbori. Soon they'll all be gathering in the HQ's banquet hall, celebrating Watase's release. But by then, Watase will already have a document in his breast pocket.
The Omi Alliance of Kansai started off as the idea of a few ambitious men more than 100 years ago. In the early days, we were fierce, ready to go to war at any moment. Although we only fought against other factions, we know these wars took a heavy toll on the people here in the city we call home. For that, we are deeply sorry. Therefore, on this day, the presiding chairman does declare, and I, Captain Watase, do co-sign this official document which proclaims the Omi Alliance of Kansai is hereby dissolved.
Huh? What the fuck?
This we pledge to the Osaka PD.
What? Why are you doing this, Captain? What are you thinking?
Vaya, ¿cómo se ponen intermedio? ¡Bof!
I'm Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan.
Tojo clan? The fuck's he doing here?
As the Omi Alliance does, so shall we. The Tojo clan is also officially dissolved. Watase-san and I will serve as each other's witnesses as we each end our factions together. This decision was ratified by the Omi chairman, Captain Watase, and acting Captain Masumi Arakawa.
Bullshit! What kind of shady crap is this?
Hongo y Onga fueron a ganar. Onga se murió ahogada. ¿Por qué llora Hongo?
Did Mitsu tell you that, Ichiban?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Remember now?
¿Qué?
Yeah. I still didn't think the
¿Qué?
Tojo and Omi would
Me
just
rayado.
dissolve at the same time.
I know. This is going to send shockwaves through our world, and many will oppose it. Doubtless, someone will try to start a war of succession. But we
Joder, eso me
anticipate
ha hecho gracia, la verdad.
and build many defenses against it.
Defenses? What did you have to do?
The 6th chairman planned every last detail.
No sé.
Watase was involved too. He felt the same sorrow as I did about the future of Yakuza life. When we were finally forced to conclude that this is where it will all end. The problem was, how do we end the largest Yakuza group in Japan peacefully? We knew that if we simply broke the news to the officers, there would have been mutiny. To make matters worse, Watase had just been thrown behind bars by way of the 3K plan. And with their leader out of sight and out of mind, one wrong move could have started a coup.
Right.
But then we had the idea to use the Kamurocho 3K plan in our favor.
How'd you do that?
We came up with 2 steps to implement. First, ensure the 3K plan succeeded.
What the hell?
To achieve that, we purposely let Arakawa-san leak the Tojo clan intel. And then Aoki drove the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho just as we knew he would. He had no idea, of course, that this was our desired outcome. Amusing to think that he still considers it his greatest achievement. In reality, the 3K plan only worked because we allowed it to.
Apparently.
After that, the 6th chairman made his second request of me. I was to keep playing the role of the greedy traitor, dancing on the Tojo clan's grave. All while bringing the Omi into Kamurocho to take the Tojo clan's place.
Arakawa-san's admirable efforts split the Sotenbori Omi horde right down the middle. Which leads us to Sotenbori as you see it now. Half its men stuck in Tokyo, weakened, spread too thin.
And this was Arakawa-san's goal all along? This exact situation?
Yes, and he finished it right on schedule. Watase's day of release is here, and we can make our announcement.
Fuck you, Watase! You're a goddamn traitor!
Buena.
I made sure this would be nice
Valiente,
and
vamos.
short for today. I really want to test it out.
¿Qué tal, Fer? ¿Qué te cuenta, tío? Estamos en un momento súper crítico de la historia de este juego.
Yeah, very impressive. These guys are all Omi officers, huh? There are still this many, even with half of them in Kamurocho?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you sound excited.
I'm not excited.
We're gonna march this declaration down to Osaka PD. I know, most of you are none too happy about it. So listen up. If you consider yourself real Yakuza,
Y se soluciona cagándose trompazos, efectivamente.
Good shit. I'm starting to see the big picture, Arakawa.
Ay, Dios, que nos vamos a pegar con este.
Tendo. This kind of brawl. Most of us never lived to see one like it.
No,
So if we're gonna make history here, you bet your ass I'm gonna take a stand with the side having the most fun.
Oh no!
Twisting the knife on us, Tendo!
I'd much rather fight with you than against you.
I'd say we're still looking pretty outnumbered here.
That's the whole reason they called us, man.
Finally time to step out of the shadows, huh? Look at us. We're about to have the fight of our lives just to get that point across. With the Yakuza legends at our side. Shit. Let's make it one to remember!
¡Oh, qué guapo! Y yo qué cosa más putamente guapa, me cago en mi puta vida. No. Venga. Debería haber subido el ataque al principio, en vez de pegar el golpe en área.
Try this on for size. I feel this one.
Feeling good. Let's go. I got this.
I'm not back.
Está en guardia el cabrón, tío.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Come on now.
Try and stop. This ought to help.
I'll show you a fight.
All right, let's do it. Going in.
Vale, perfecto. Ya, no, te voy a meter una paliza combo de esta, tío. Ahora que no estás haciendo la guardia, te puedo pegar todos los golpes bien.
Let's get it done. Check this out. It's all yours, buddy.
Hope you're ready. This out.
Cúrate.
Let the ouchies go away. I'm ready now. You're gonna get stomped.
Feeling good.
I'm not back.
Pégale otra.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Vale, muerto. Y vendrán más, imagino.
I'm getting stronger.
Dime que vienen. ¡Oh, Dios!
Damn it. This has gone far enough. Muchos! Shit! Muchos!
¡Kiryu! ¡Ay, qué Kiryu! ¡Ah!
What the?
¡Es Kiryu!
You
¡Ah!
weren't really gone.
So he's finally back. The dragon of Dojima.
¡Bof! El puto Kiryu, me cago en mi puta vida.
Watase, how did you find him?
Who, him? I don't know what you're talking about. He's just some extra muscle. Some bodyguard I hired. Couldn't even tell you his name.
Leave this part to me. You guys worry about the front line. I'll protect the back. Even if it costs me my life.
I don't know who you are. You sure know how to make an entrance.
Ay, Dios, que se quita la chaqueta. Si se quita un Yakuza. Si en Yakuza te quitan la chaqueta, se prende. Se prende la wea. Qué pizza, está guapísimo. ¡Ah!
This feast ain't over till it's over.
Pero se viene fuertísimo, tío. Me cago en mi puta vida. No, disparo divino. Que esto pega a todo el mundo. Baja después de decirle que estoy con los altavoz. Me encanta como... Y yo, es que está guapísimo.
Here we go.
Bring it on.
I'm ready now.
Let's go.
This ought to help.
Watch me.
Bueno, te dejo que empieza Trini directo ahora. Estoy gozándolo. Venga, tío. Pues muchísimas gracias por haber pasado por aquí a saludar. ¡Ay! Que vaya súper bien. Dime que esto no ha sido todo ya, tío. Que yo quería pelear más. Ahora sí, contra algún boss o algo.
Good luck out there, Kazuga. You're gonna do great.
Ay, Kiryu. Ay, la guitarrita, no.
Hey, Ichi.
Arakawa-san. Sorry for not standing up. My body's not following my orders right now.
Stop trying. You deserve to relax for once. I owe you so much. If you hadn't shown up with all your allies, things might have gone sideways.
No, I didn't do anything. It was all my friends doing.
Well, then you have some very good friends. A rare thing.
Arakawa-san.
I'm very impressed and so happy you survived all this, Ichi.
Arakawa-san!
Tío. Tío, con lo guapa que ha estado la cinemática y todo eso, tío. Y se ha quedado en nada. Se ha quedado en nada las peleas, tío. Qué coraje.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean you were hiding the sixth chairman this whole time?
Yes, that's what I've been telling you. Do you see now?
Actually, I'm pretty damn confused.
Well, when you have more money than you know what to do with, social connections come naturally. Even unique connections like Sixth Chairman Daigo-kun.
Este es Nick
We met
Ogata.
under strictly professional circumstances, of course. He came to me for help after the Kamurocho 3K plan got underway.
Did you hide Majima-san and Saijima-san too?
Oh, yes. And can I just say, despite their formidable reputations, they were perfect gentlemen each time I spoke with them. I never thought that you, of all people, would end up rescuing them. Life is so random at times.
Well, I wouldn't say I rescued them. I just lent them a little muscle, that's all. Of course, then I got lost in the fun of the fight. The fight of a lifetime.
You are a Kawa fan, you. Well, you really love him, huh?
With all my soul. And we're meeting up later today. Call it a date, I guess.
Oh, how romantic. You'll have to dish about it later.
Sure thing. Clear your schedule. I can talk about him for days.
Puto Kiryu, tío. El puto Kiryu. Por eso tenemos que usar las invocaciones de Majima y de Saejima.
I'm sorry to bail on you, Ichi. I know we made our plans first, but I've known Chairman Hoshino 40 years now. It'd be impolite to turn him down.
I get it, boss. Totally get it. When there's a shot at Peking Duck and Heian Tower, you take it. It was kind of silly of me to invite you to a meal in the first place. I know that.
Kasuga, I'm not a boss anymore. Just a regular old man. I don't give a damn who I eat with.
Well, is Sotenbori all quiet now with the Omi Alliance dissolved?
People don't know how to react. Not the civilians, and certainly not the Yakuza. Former Yakuza. But I guess it's only natural when a 100-year-old institution just disappears.
Any Omi guys rioting or anything?
No, even if they did, it wouldn't change anything. Even when they had real strength, they didn't manage to stop us from submitting the papers. And they've only waned since then. Hate to say it, but their reputation's in the toilet. We don't need to dunk their faces in the bowl, too. We'll just let it be.
Did you really know it would all happen this way?
No, we just did the best we could. And this is how the chips fell. I can't tell the future any more than the next man.
Well, you had me fooled. Really seemed like you saw it all coming.
I'm sure Masato's in a rage right now. He must be losing his mind. All his plans hinged on the Omi's support, and I just pulled the rug out from under him. I never could help myself from giving in to his desires if he threw a fit. It's been true since he was a toddler. I'd always hoped he'd grow out of temper tantrums.
Some things between a father and son never change.
But I can't afford to go easy on him anymore.
No?
He isn't aware that well before he was governor, the 6th chairman and Watase were considering dissolution. By the time he pressured me to sell out the Tojo clan, all that did was accelerate their plan. Now Masato knows what growing power tastes like. If I don't stop him before it grows too large for his throat, he'll choke on it. He'll lose everything. Everything he's built. I just don't want to see that happen. Well, I should get going.
Boss. Earlier, you said you don't have a title anymore. So, what's your plan from here on out? What are you gonna do?
The 6th chairman and Watase knew that once their factions were gone, many of their men would lose their way with no Yakuza path to follow. That's happening now. So, they want to find some legal means to take in these wandering souls who have nowhere else to go. I'd like to help them with that task.
I see. Guess you do have total freedom to do whatever now, huh?
Yes. And the only thing I'm wondering is how am I going to kill the time? I think this is how every businessman must feel when he retires.
Well, that being the case, can I go back to being in the Arakawa family?
Ichi, are you?
It's just... when I was working in your family, it was the happiest time of my life. I felt that way ever since you rescued me at 16.
mean it. But how can you still, after I sent you to prison in Masato's place for 18 years, after lying to you that it was for the family?
Well, I accepted that when I went.
And then, after all that you did, I shot you.
You only did that to give me a chance to keep living.
No. All the chances you needed were inside you. Your own strength kept you alive. The truth is, I've never helped you at all. Not even once. You should hate me for all the things I've done. Why don't you?
Fine. If you really want to beat yourself up about it, then please let me back in the family with you.
Hey, Ichi. You were born at a soapland called Shangri-La, weren't you?
Yeah. So I've been told.
It's a hell of a story. One that's never sat well with me.
Huh?
I dream about it, you know.
You dream about it?
Yeah. I dream that it's 40 years ago, on that cold New Year's Eve night. Akane's there, and she's about to give birth to her baby. She gives birth in Shangri-La. In the dream, it's Masato who ends up being born in that soapland.
No, come on. This is embarrassing.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. You've got a good heart and you're doing the best you can. It doesn't matter where you were born.
Thank you, sir.
I'm curious. Did you ever want to find your parents?
Good question. I don't really know. At this point, I've gotten pretty used to not knowing them.
You've gone through a lot. Not that I have any right to speak to you about it.
Ay, Dios.
Well, no point in dwelling on it.
Arakawa es el papa de Ichi. Dime que
That's
sí.
all it is.
Dime que sí. De que Arakawa es el papa de Ichi.
I can go the rest of the way from here. See you tomorrow, Ichi.
Yo, this is Ichiban Kasuga. I like messages, so leave me one.
This is Hoshino of the Seiryu clan. Kasuga, you need to call me as soon as you get this. This morning, they found Arakawa's body in the ocean.
No. No, tío, de verdad, no. No. No me jodas. Se me acaba de ir a la mierda todo el subidón de antes, tío. Tío, Arakawa, ¿por qué?
After he had dinner with my patriarch last night, Masumi Arakawa left Heian Tower alone. So he must have been shot on his way home.
Any idea who did it?
I put my money on an Omi loyalist. Pretty sure I'd win that bet, too. Hell, there were shootings in Sotenbori, too. Attempts on Captain Watase and Daigo Dojima.
Are they okay?
Yeah. Apparently, they had some ex-Tojo legends with them. Can't ask for better bodyguards than that.
No kidding. And yeah, that does point to Omi retaliation.
Uh-huh. You and your pals should be careful, since you were on the dissolution's front lines. The remnants will have a bone to pick with you.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'll pass on the advice.
Tío.
Can't believe this shit anymore. The Omi wiped off the face of the earth, all because of the stupid Arakawa family. Idiots blew up their own inheritance. Their betrayal cannot stand, Sawashiro-san. Remember how we used to be sister families with the Tojo clan? We had bases in Kanto and everything. Of course, the only reason we helped Arakawa-san push the Tojo clan out of Kamurocho in the first damn place was so our family would survive too. Because we're sick and tired of the Tojo demanding tribute money just to let us keep land we'd already been living on for years. If that had kept up, we would have been crushed, just like any other family without their own territory in Tokyo. That's why we work with Arakawa in spite of it being disloyal to the Tojo.
Exactly. And who's going to keep any of the promises Arakawa made? He promised once he was at the top of the Omi Alliance, he would promote us to the main family. Are we just supposed to accept that won't happen now?
Listen, you whiners, quit your belly aching. I won't let the Omi Alliance die. We'll just give it a new name. Like Kanto Senpai. I know we've caused a real shit show for you. But I promise we'll pay you back in full someday. For now, all of us are asking your forgiveness.
Well, just so you know, it's not like we're asking to cut ties to the Arakawa family. We'd like to keep things friendly, if that's possible.
Of course. After all, it was Arakawa who was the brains behind the betrayal. And now that he's gone, I'd say the score is settled. If you need us, our door is wide open for you. Second patriarch of the Arakawa family.
Thank you for your understanding. What?
score's settled. You backwater scumbags don't deserve to be called Yakuza.
Excuse me? You want to repeat that?
Sawashiro, you fuck. I can get the Arakawa family back on its feet without you. Easily, in fact. All I have to do is unite the Omi already here in the east.
You're way out of line. Arakawa fucked up. His captain should be on his knees right now. Stop! What are you doing?
You know, guys like you are all bark and no balls when it's wartime. That's the kind of Yakuza I can't fucking stand. Only a few years ago, you were sucking up to the Tojo clan. Then Arakawa changed his colors, and there you were at his feet. Now he's dead, and you think you can pull the senpai card on me? Talk is cheap. The Yakuza way to lead is with bloodshed. The weak always fall in line behind the strong.
Help me!
Time to accept it. Among the men in this room, you represent the weak, and that goes for all of you.
¿Pero Sawashiro? ¿Os había traído comida?
I fully intend to start a new chapter for the Yakuza as the Tokyo Omi Alliance. I hope we can count on your support, senpai.
What makes you think you have any right to pull that shit?
You haven't known me very long, but I think I've made a pretty strong case here for what I'm capable of.
Convince me.
I'm not the type of Yakuza who's gonna sit on his hands after his patriarch got removed.
What's your point?
Right now, I don't know if it was you or some other Kansai punk, but I will gut the man who killed him. You have my word on that. There will be no mercy.
The fuck are you saying? Every thug out there on the street knows that you killed your boss under Haoki's orders. You think picking a fight with me is your ticket to the big time? You see yourself as the guy on top at the dawn of a new age for the Yakuza. That ain't gonna fly.
Sure. I'll give you until I've rounded up all the stragglers in Tokyo to make your move.
Me flipa cómo se ve este juego en los primeros planos, tío. Se ve increíble. Luego ya el escenario es un poquito más meh. Pero los primeros planos de las personas son la hostia.
Sorry I'm late. You guys always go this hard on kids? Where's this brat of mine you say you've got?
Arakawa-san! The little fuck damn near took our guy out. We can't just hand him back to you without some compensation. Somebody's gotta take responsibility.
I see. Well, how about a finger? I'll trade you my finger for him. Sound fair? I'll just borrow this. All right then. Let's go, you little shit.
Joder. Madre mía. ¿Qué coño es este? ¿Por qué me ha dado Fab al tweet de... o sea, al último tweet de directo? En plan, de ahora sí, Yakuza. Una cuenta de promoción alemana. Ah, no. Es una cuenta de Twitch de ajedrez alemana. Para que te patrocine. Hola Panther, tío, ¿qué tal? ¿Lo ves o no lo ves? Yo sí lo veo.
Sherman.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't sound okay. You eating well?
Que me con el caballo lechuguero.
No.
Let's start. A poor diet won't help the grief. Meet me at Heian Tower.
What for?
That's the last place I saw Arakawa-san. I'll treat you to what he ate as his final meal.
Thanks, but right now
Just be there.
Fine.
I'll be waiting.
¿Cómo salvar la vida? Pues no ha jodido el puto juego, tío.
Chairman Hoshino wants to meet.
Básicamente. Hemos ido con Arakawa. Hemos visto de primera mano cómo se disolvía la alianza Omi y el clan Toyo. Nos hemos metido en una pelea de la hostia. Que al final ha sido bastante decepcionante en cuanto a gameplay. Y después en la historia nos han matado a Arakawa. Arakawa está muerto ahora mismo.
Yeah, at Heian Tower.
Are you going?
Yeah. Maybe he'll tell me about Arakawa-san's last moments.
Se murió el viejo, sí. ¿Tenemos taxi para allá? Sí, tenemos un taxi ahí. Me voy. Aquí. Me ha jodido un montón, tío. Me ha jodido un montón eso. Espérate. Vamos a hacer esto y ahora vamos.
Watch me.
Take this.
Get alive. Bring it on.
Qué coraje, me cago en mi puta vida, tío. Que se nos ha muerto Arakawa.
You're in for it.
I'm up.
I'm not backing down.
Going in. Well.
No quería pegarle a este, pero bueno.
I'm ready now.
Alive.
Watch me.
Vale, fuera. Los chinos estos aguantan más. ¡Hola, Tracer, tío! ¿Qué tal? Salva la experiencia taco definitiva. Bueno, nos han matado al Arakawa, tío. Nos han matado al Arakawa. Al jefe. Y qué putamente guapo está ese puto juego. Es que me cago en mi puta vida. No quería pegarle a ese, quería pegarle al otro para hacerle un criticazo. Pues a partir cajas torácicas para compensar, efectivamente. Que también ha salido Kiryu, tío. También ha salido Kiryu, el protagonista de... Desde el Yakuza 0 hasta el Yakuza 6. En plan... ¡Ah, Kiryu! Le quita así obsesivo. Es que el puto Kiryu, tío. No puedes esperar que no me ponga de esa manera. Vale, a ver, ¿hay algún restaurante de camino? Sí, este de aquí. No. Tío, venga, dejarme, tío. Que quiero ir al restaurante. Mira para otro lado. Hijo de puta. Que no mire para acá. Que la gente quiere pegarme siempre. No. Hijos de puta, voy a matar.
Watch me.
Let's go. Hora. Take this.
Bring it on.
Check this out.
I'm not backing down. Right. I'm ready now.
I'm up.
No, ese no, tío. No quería ese, pero si le he dado para arriba, para lo otro. Le he dado para arriba para pegarle al otro, un turista de los cojones.
Watch me. Too easy, I'm afraid. Porque he tenido un flashback
de Peter Griffin gritándole a la gente entrando a un... Ah, espérate, no. Espérate, lo siento, pero... Antes de ir al sitio, volvamos de nuevo al Bar Survive a desbloquearle la barra de amistad a esta gente. Que se me olvida por completo. Que tenemos 3 bloqueados ahí, ¿sabes? Después tenemos a Eri, que esa solo se desbloquea haciendo los stonks. No hay ningún ataque combinado que sea el poder de la amistad. Lo hay. De hecho, es este de aquí. Habilidad. El equipo esencia de caos. Y básicamente esto aumenta de daño conforme más nivel de amistad tengamos con los compañeros que están en el grupo activo. Y ahora mismo... Barsuba, aquí. Y ahora mismo Adachi lo...
Hey, Eri-chan, when's your birthday?
Es un juego japonés, si no lo hay es una decepción.
Oh, yeah?
Pero no mola tanto.
Hey, he's not flirting with her, is he?
Cute girls are kind of his downfall, and Eri-chan definitely fits the bill.
All right, I got it. Eri-chan, you're a Black Panther.
Huh? A Black Panther?
That's a little fortune-telling trick that gives you an animal based on your birthday and interests. I'm a chihuahua myself.
Ooh, and hey, you and I are a good match. Holy shit, is he really using the oldest trick in the book?
Right? Fortune-telling flirting is really dating him. Actually, I prefer pandas. Wouldn't you rather be a panda?
Huh? Well, I don't know about that. I mean, that's not really what I'm getting at.
Oh, that's too bad. Wow, talk about striking out. And a chihuahua? Seriously?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
¡Ay, Adachi! Vale, pues podemos hablar con todos menos Adachi. Bueno, y menos Adachi y Sao. Vale, a ver. Vamos a hablar con Namba. Vamos a hablar con Namba. Vaya, al final Namba se ha bebido una botella de Legend Malt sin pagar. Madre mía. El simpa. Intentó sustituirlo con una imitación barata, pero seguro que al final lo pillan.
Hey, Namba. Anything gone down yet with that legend malt?
Well, I've been watching the counter like a hawk, but the bartender wasn't kidding when he said nobody comes here.
Yeah, you did say this was more of a hobby for him.
That's exactly it. The only people coming in are our friends like Adachi and Sachan. Which means that legend malt is probably just gonna sit behind the counter for the rest of our lives. I was worried over nothing. I feel better already.
Well, I don't know if you should be that relaxed about it. It's not like he'd carry something he was never gonna sell.
Welcome.
What a lovely little establishment you have.
What a lovely little
Your first time in, sir?
It is.
See? He does get actual customers. First time I've seen a first-timer.
I've heard some rumors about this place from some good sources.
Oh yeah? Rumors about what?
That you carry the fabled whiskey known as the Legend Malt.
Well,
Ooh.
then the rumors are true.
Pour me a glass, then, bartender. If anyone can appreciate such a thing, it's me.
Ichiban, what now?
What can we do? We gotta apologize before it's too late. But I'm too broke to apologize. Forget about the money. He'll be in even deeper shit if he drinks that.
I really must apologize, but my legend malt isn't for sale.
Why would that be? Is it reserved for your regulars?
Not exactly. I just don't think you're fit to order it.
Excuse me. You say this knowing I'm the editor-in-chief of Good Dandy?
He's from Good Dandy? No way.
What the hell is that?
It's a rich man's magazine full of nice cars and swanky restaurants.
Well, that's terribly unfortunate. For you, if you had even a modicum of customer service, I'd have written you an absolutely dazzling review.
Put me in your magazine or don't. That's your call to make.
Believe you me, I'll be giving you the front page. Everyone's going to know about the snob running this backwater hole.
This your idea of a quarrel, sir?
Perhaps, but was it not?
Yo, vaya poca sangre que tiene el camarero, me cago en mi puta vida.
Fine. You backed me into a corner here. The legend malt on that shelf is something I ordered for a very special customer. I don't intend to offer it to anyone but her.
And what makes her so special?
The fact that she stole my heart. That bottle was to be a symbol of my affection. Time and time again, she would tell me how she dreamt of being able to try it. So I took it upon myself to indulge her, and waited for her to arrive. But for as long as I waited, she never came through the door. 6 months went by. Then a year. Until I finally got word that she had been in a car accident. She was taken from me. In some ways, that legend malt is the only thing I have left of her.
Ay, Namba.
Given that, are you still going to insist I pour it?
Adiós. Puto.
I have walked through the doors of many a bar in my time, but I've never met a bartender with a tale like that. That quiet strength. The very essence of good dandy magazine.
Pero Namba, ¿tú qué vas a hacer ahora?
He didn't even get to take a whiff of the bottle, and now he never will. I guess that settles it.
Yeah, but now it's even bigger than we thought. We gotta do the honest thing and come clean.
Why?
Didn't you hear that story? The legend malt's a treasure of his lost love.
I know, but I'll never be able to replace it on pocket change.
Te ayudaré a pagar tu deuda. Tal vez te lo perdone. Te ayuda a pagar la deuda, hombre.
If you can't do it alone, then I'll help out.
You serious, Ichiban?
Yeah. All I've been doing till now is help you find ways to dodge the problem. What I should have done is help you do the right thing. Meaning, I'm just as guilty. We're in this together, man.
Ichiban, you're a great guy, you know that? But I can't take advantage of you like that, man. I've got to come up with that money somehow.
What a jackass. He swallowed that story hook, line, and sinker.
Come again?
That long-lost love of mine? She never even existed.
Then why wouldn't you pour him the legend malt?
Back when I opened the place, I figured I'd need some high-end stuff behind the counter to draw in the big spenders. So I picked up an empty bottle of legend malt and filled it with bargain barrel whiskey.
Whisky de garrafón.
Nobody
Ay, Namba.
that expensive. But every once in a while, a dimwit like him waltzes in. So I give them the same old sob story, and he scattered like roaches.
Wait, so Namba, that means what you drank was
bottom shelf swill.
You gotta be shitting me.
Hey, what the hell's so funny?
You gotta hear this. Guess what Namba did?
Come on, don't say it. Don't you dare. Sir, you can ignore this, Joker.
I don't understand you people.
Guess it was the look of that bottle that got me thinking it was real. That ever happened to you? Where the taste is all in your head?
Hey, just be grateful you don't have to worry anymore.
I still have to worry about people finding out. Ichiban, you wouldn't tell Adachi or Sachan about this, would you? You can't.
Don't worry, man. I wouldn't rat you out like that.
So, you'll keep it a secret?
Yeah. But you have to buy me a drink. Bargain barrel whiskey, okay?
Sure. It's a deal.
Ven, whisky de garrafón. Namba nivel 2, ¿vale? Realizar el trabajo de chef. Vale, a ver, Saeko. Saeko está ya a puntito. O sea, es ya para el nivel 5.
Yo, Sachan.
Sachan.
Wait. You're not Sachan?
It's nice to see you again, Kasuga-san. We met at Sunlight Castle, isn't that right?
Wait. Are you Nanoha-san? But why are you here? Who told you to meet me? Huh?
It's me, Ichiban! Look closer, it's me, Saiko!
Oh, so it is you, Sachan.
If you can't see through it, then my performance must be good. I'm sure Katsuragawa will think I'm Nanoha too.
No, for sure he will. Even though, actually, I was just pretending to be tricked.
Yeah, whatever you say. Anyway, I figured out where to find Katsuragawa. Nanoha's gonna pay him a surprise visit and tell him to hit the road. You're still coming with me, right? He's at his office right now. He said it was a consulting firm, but it's actually an illegal loan business. And his bodyguard and his employees, they were all in that shady biker gang he used to be in.
Scum collects around other scum. Man, how did Nanoha get caught up with people like that?
She might just be the kind of girl who's into it. Or maybe I shouldn't have butted into her life so much. You probably understand by now how bad I feel about all this.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe she's just the kind of girl who's into bad boys. Either way, let's go fix this for her. Time to take out the trash.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? I knew something was up with you. Showing up out of the blue like this. What's gotten into you? You realize what you're doing?
I sure as hell do. I'm saying I won't give you any more money.
Okay, but...
And that means you have no reason to be with me, right? So we're breaking up. For good.
Oh, come on, babe. Don't be stupid. It's not like I was going out with you just for the money.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just give me what you owe me. Right here, right now.
What? I can't right now. I gotta throw $2 million at my company soon, or it'll go belly up. Sweetie, you know how hard I've worked for this. I just need a little more. You could pull in $2 million back at the Soapland easy.
Hey man, I gotta ask. How much have you already borrowed from Nanoha?
Hey man, I gotta ask, how about you fuck right off?
If she lent you $2 million on top of everything else, how much of that total do you plan on paying back someday?
You need to crawl back down out of my ass, dude. This ain't none of your business.
You don't know, do you? Yeah, you want to borrow even more. You're lucky Nanoha's not a real loan shark.
I'm lucky because Nanoha and I are in love. Money don't matter to us, right, babe? These fucking tightwads.
It's 1.3 million yen. That's the amount of money Katsuragawa-san has already borrowed from Nanoha-san.
Hey, Yamashita, stay out of this. Nobody asked you.
Forgive me. It wasn't my place.
Nah, thanks for speaking up, Yamashita. Good man. So, we'll be taking that 1.3 million back today.
Who are you anyway? You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're trying to take my girl's money for yourself.
That's none of your concern. Give me back my money so I can be on my way.
Nanoha, I love you. Come on. Remember what you said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
Nanoha really loved you that much?
We're perfect for each other. Honey, you're a sweet angel, and I'm the guy who protects you from all the bastards of the world.
Ah, so that's the excuse you've been using for dragging her down.
He's one of the bastards I'm talking about! Yamashita, what are you waiting for? Toss this guy out on his ass already!
No. Haven't you done enough?
What? What did you say?
Sir, step back and take a look at yourself. You need to let Nanoha-san go. She's been working herself to the bone to support her father. She needs the money. Besides, you've got a bunch of other girls coming around anyway.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm doing what's right, boss. You can't just keep squeezing the poor girl dry. And she shouldn't have to work at no damn Soapland. I can't just sit by and watch this happen to an innocent woman. It just ain't right.
Yo, why don't you think about who you're talking to? I'm the guy who saved your ass when you were a zit-faced teenager, remember? So unless you want to go back to being everybody's little bitch...
Every time someone calls you out or wants to leave your ass, you just make threats? Are all your boys with you just out of fear? I bet they all hate your guts.
Alright, I'm just fucking sick of you now. All of you, stop standing around with your dicks in your hands and throw this guy out! Yamashita too, the goddamn traitor!
Can't say I didn't see this coming. Well, except for Yamashita-kun acting like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
No kidding.
You know, I've been looking for an excuse to cut ties with him.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanawa.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Wait, you do, don't you? Well, that's great, Yamashita-kun. Kinda cute, honestly.
Yeah, you'll both be real cute after I crush you into little pieces.
Don't waste my time. Right.
Right on it now!
Hora, cuyo!
This out! I love you all!
I got this! Cool!
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're in it now!
Here we go. Get him!
Come on now!
You're gonna get stoned.
I got this!
Right.
Gotta hold it together.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
This sucks.
You're gonna get stomped. Here we go. Try this on your side.
The enemy is defeated.
Please, stop hitting me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on, where's all that fighting spirit, Katsuragawa? Don't tell me you've had enough. Give back all the money you borrowed from Nanoha right now, and get the hell out of Ichincho. If I see you around town again, I'll kick your ass even harder. If you reach out to Nanoha, you won't have an ass when I'm done.
Okay, I got it. Please, just let me go.
All right. I won't hit you again. I won't.
Huh?
You asshole. Don't you ever take advantage of a woman ever again!
Wait, are you for real? This is Nanoha's sister? She has a twin? Damn.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yamashita-kun. I know you probably worked up all that courage to look cool for Nanoha.
Sorry, Yamashita-kun.
No, that's all right. I mean, running him off still makes life better for Nanoha-san. That's what matters. So you're gonna keep acting like you never knew she worked at the soap land?
Yes, and this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Okay. But she's definitely going to notice that her boyfriend suddenly skipped town without saying goodbye. And it happened right after she got a phone call from her estranged sister telling her to break up with the guy.
What are you saying?
You don't think she'll figure out her sis had something to do with his disappearance? I mean, it'll almost be too obvious that Psycho said something to make him leave.
Whoa, now that you say that, yeah.
That's fine, honestly. Can't really do much about it now, can I?
But what if Nanoha gets pissed at you again? I thought you wanted to have a good relationship with her.
Her happiness is my top priority. How she feels about me is secondary to that.
It still kind of sucks if she ends up hating you after you did so much for her. She would have ended up broke if she stayed with that douchebag. You deserve some credit.
I'm just grateful I can still talk to her on the phone. All I want is for her to be happy.
Still...
Huh. I could always tell Nanoha-san it went down like this.
Like what?
I'll tell her Katsuragawa's firm took a nosedive and he bailed to escape all his debts. But I got him to leave enough to pay her back. That way she can get her money without knowing you two were involved.
Nice plan. I like how it conveniently gives you all the credit, Yamashita-kun.
Oh, you're right. Guess that's no good, is it? I don't want to take all the credit. After all, I only said what was true. It killed me to see her caught up in Katsuragawa's game for so long. I kept telling myself that I would stand up for her if she ever needed it. But then I'd make excuses, telling myself it wasn't the right time. When I saw her, well, when I saw someone I thought was her, demanding what she was owed, I knew the time had come.
Sachan, you hearing this? What do you think?
Hey, Yamashita-kun.
Yeah?
Let's say you're at a restaurant or a store. How exactly would you treat the staff?
I just try to be as polite as possible. Even though people don't expect it because of how I look, it's still the right thing to do.
Okay. Well, you pass for now.
Setting the bar for being your sister's squeeze kind of low, aren't you?
I said for now, didn't I?
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm still gonna watch over Nanoha from my big sister perch somewhere. So if Yamashita-kun turns out to be a total creep, then I'll just have to step in. Whatever it takes to make her happy.
I get that. I'd want the same.
You're a good sister, Sachan. I'm sure Nanoha will eventually realize that. Hopefully sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Ichiban. That's twice now you've helped me save my sister. I really am grateful, you know. I'm glad you're in my life.
Yo!
Perfect timing, Kasuga-san. There's something I must tell you.
Huh?
I believe I mentioned that a group was looking for me in and around Ijincho, and that the Komijo were looking into their motives and identities.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. You learn anything new?
Yes. It seems they've disappeared from Ijincho. They've avoided the Komijo's nets at every turn.
Well, that's good. Looks like you can finally rest easy then, huh? I'll buy you a drink.
That's very kind of you. And though I appreciate the thought, I'm afraid I'll have to decline.
How come?
It's possible that the group in question has left the city. And I imagine it's because they found their target.
Their target?
What I mean is, I believe my enemies have already ascertained my location and are waiting for the opportune moment to strike. If that's the case, then they're quite skilled. They've managed to elude the Komijo's eyes this whole time.
But that's bad news, right?
Yes. And for you and everyone else around me, we could fall right into their hands at any moment.
Okay, but that's only if we sit around and wait, right?
What?
No point in being such a stranger. We'll lend you a hand. Let's find these creeps together. Hit them before they hit us. You feel me?
The Komijul have been looking into their whereabouts. Even so, they've proven quite difficult to find. Finding them on our own won't be easy.
So you really think they're Jingang Mafia remnants? You were saying something about that last time, right? That they might be after you because you're using your old boss's name?
Yes, I have no reason to deny that given the circumstances.
Then why not drop the Jungi Han thing and go back to being Youngsu Kim? I'm guessing there's some reason you can't do that. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No, there's nothing preventing me from doing so. I simply wish to continue being Jungi Han.
Even if it means being hunted down?
I don't wish to get you or the others involved in the Jingon Mafia's troubles. But it appears to be too late, so I may be troubling you already. Everyone should be on their guard. My pursuers could attack at any time.
You forget who you're talking to or something?
I'm sorry?
We've tangled with both the Ijing 3 and the Omi Alliance guys. We couldn't let our guards down even if we wanted to. Adding the Jingon Mafia to that list ain't gonna make us any less ready.
Interesting. It seems our little party is much tougher than I expected. Then I'm amongst reliable friends. Maybe I am allowed to trouble you after all.
So what now? Do we toast to our new friendship yet?
No, I won't be getting that close. It would be out of character for Jungi Han.
Keep putting yourself on a pedestal like that and we'll start leaving you out.
I want you to know, last night, Arakawa seemed at peace. Like an actor stepping off stage to thunderous applause. I think that's because he achieved his goals. He dissolved the Omi, and he got to see you again. He certainly looked like he was enjoying his Peking duck. I commented on it, actually. Can you believe this? He said he'd never had it before.
What?
He said he almost got to try it 50 years ago, but then his father was killed, and he'd never gotten around to ordering it again. After we finished, I said I'd walk him to his hotel, but he refused the offer. Said he wanted time alone to just take in the night air. I didn't push it. I just bid him a good evening and left. But if I had pushed it, he'd probably be alive right now. I failed him.
No, it's not your fault.
ask you something. Do you think it was Omi loyalists?
Yes. No doubt in my mind. It was revenge for his role in dissolving the Omi. Men who saw fit to end someone's life over such a thing.
How could Yakuza do that? Kill a captain like him?
Kasuga. The Omi loyalists in Kanto are already attempting to form a new faction. They complain the loudest about the dissolution. I imagine one of them is the likely culprit.
Forming a new faction? After killing Arakawa-san?
Yes. Care to hazard a guess as to who is directing them? Because I think it's the one man who could actually bring them to heel. Ryo Aoki.
No. The young master? Ordering the death of his own father?
He wouldn't be the first to commit patricide for power. The one silver lining is, with Arakawa gone, there's very few men Aoki can give direct orders to. Kasuga, you should take revenge for Arakawa. I can lend you men from the Seiryu clan.
I don't need guns.
You won't seek vengeance?
No. Arakawa-san wouldn't want me to kill the young master. I'm sure of that.
Then, what will you do?
Before he died, Arakawa talked about how sad it was the Yakuza were getting used. Used like pawns by people in power. That's why he disbanded the Omi. I think he wanted the Yakuza to go back to their roots. Like how they ought to use their power to help the weak and vulnerable. Not just take shit by force.
That's how it was.
That's how it could be again. Arakawa-san had a dream, and I can continue it. If all I do is kill one guy, especially if it's his son, all of Arakawa's sacrifices will be for nothing. If that's the only thing I do to honor him, I won't be able to face him in the afterlife. What I really want to do is open the young master's eyes. Give him a wake-up call. Smack him upside the head if I have to. That's the best thing I could do.
Kasuga, Arakawa was truly blessed to have you. Do what you think is right. I'm sorry if my idea of payback offended you in any way.
I assure you it did not, Chairman.
How do you plan on getting an audience with Aoki? You can't just walk into the Tokyo government office and ask to see the governor.
It's all good. I think I've got something figured out.
You could pull a plan out of your ass just like that, huh? Still, going anywhere near Aoki will mean tight security. Take some of my men. At the very least, they'll bring your body back.
I appreciate the offer, really. But I'll be fine by myself. I've already got the best crew I could ask for. Jeez, you waited for me?
How'd it go?
Fine. Sorry to run off and get treated to a fancy meal without you guys.
Well, looks like it put some pep back in you.
Yeah, I figure if I keep moping around, Arakawa-san's gonna come down and kick my ass. But anyway, how about we go visit Kume?
Visit Kume? Why?
To make him arrange a meeting. I want to meet with Aoki. And Kume's got the hookup, seeing as he's Ogasawara's replacement.
Sure, but why do you...
I'm going to get him to start thinking and doing things like Arakawa-san would have wanted.
Sounds like a long shot. What makes you think Kume will cooperate with you?
Oh, did I leave out the part where we rough him up? I mean, the guy deserves it.
Hell yeah, he does. I'm in. Get out the bloodhounds and let's start the search.
No search required. Today is announcement day.
What's that?
The deadline for every candidate to submit their paperwork. The political brawl has begun.
Man, do you know everything?
The fate of the Great Wall hangs on this election. Why wouldn't I be following it closely?
Do you know where Kume would be on announcement day?
Well, each candidate will give their first speech in their district, usually on a huge stage. Kume's district, Kanagawa's second, has a massive stage by the gate on Isizaki Road.
Let's head over to Isizaki Road then.
Me! Delicious.
ありがとうございました。
While the crime lords cackle with glee, virtuous law-abiding citizens are cowering in fear. What's become of our once great nation? When did morality become the butt of the joke? I alone can deliver this country back into the hands of her upstanding citizenry. I am Sota Kume, and a vote for me is a vote for change.
After all we've been through, I'm actually starting to agree with the guy.
Come on, what he's saying is a load of crap. No matter how drunk everyone is on bleach Japan jungle juice.
That kind of drunk can mess you up as bad as my kind. Tragic way, Kume is just another name on Aoki's long list of victims.
Our enemies don't deserve our sympathy.
Good point. Let's get him. Hey, mind letting us through? Excuse us.
Hey, you can't just barge in here.
Oh, sorry, sir. Could you just let us... Wait. Don't I know you? Yeah! You were a bodyguard in the parking lot!
He's not the only guy we've seen before. There's a bunch of Omi here.
Well, look at that. You saved me the trouble of tracking you down. Time to pay for that shit you pulled in the parking lot. Ready if you are.
Right.
I'm over here. Hey, you're in it now. Fun and games yet? Just stand there. Take your best shot. Over here.
Let's go! I got this!
Don't get cocky.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Out of my way!
Take your best shot! Check this out!
You think you can win? Who wants to go?
I'm not backing
Don't get cocky.
I got this!
You're gonna get
Let's
stomped.
go! Let's go! Going in!
You can win. Fun and games yet?
Cool!
Come on now. Who wants to go? Don't get
Do something.
You're in it now!
Just gonna stand there?
This out. Let the ouchies go away. I'm ready now.
Let's go! I got this!
You're gonna get stomped. We're all gonna pay.
You can win.
I'm up!
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
I am beyond pain.
Want some of this?
Better?
Korea! You wanna go?
I'm beyond pissed right now.
Now I'm pissed! I'm fucking pissed! The hell's your problem? There we go.
Come on. Try this on your side. Feel better.
Alive!
This ought to help.
Excellent.
I did it!
Thought you could interfere, did you? Well, not today.
I doubt this was the only speech Kume's giving today. Where's he going right now?
His campaign stops and stuff are listed on his website. The more people, the better. But I can promise, you ain't getting close to Kume.
Will he not talk to regular people?
No. But don't worry, he's gonna win. Governor's orders. All y'all's been blacklisted as threats. You better get ready for the takeover. More Omi boys than I can count are rolling on over here to Injincho. Whole place will be swarmed. You won't be able to take a shit without us knowing.
Fuckers! Aoki's always one step ahead of us.
I certainly am. I realize there's no precedent for a governor to intervene in national politics. But there's never been a precedent anytime we advanced as a society.
What about your critics who say you're just too young? That national politics is no place for schoolyard debates.
Are they implying local politics is some kind of playground?
No, I don't think they're saying that.
How about we take another look at the survey results? 80% of respondents said they support Governor Aoki assuming the role of party chair. The principal reason for their support was the success of the Kamurocho 3K plan. Do you have any comments about that, Aoki-san?
I couldn't have achieved the amazing results of the 3K plan without the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. That was how cooperation between law enforcement and local government should look.
What about the Yakuza still in Kamurocho after the Tojo clan's collapse? There are rumors that a delegation of Kansai Yakuza have filled the void.
By Kansai Yakuza, do you mean the Omi Alliance? Because I recently heard that they are officially dissolved.
Yes, that is confirmed. But doesn't that in fact prove something else? Doesn't it prove we can reduce Yakuza activity without a risky policy like the Kamurocho 3K plan?
It's not a risky policy. Not compared to the risks of letting Yakuza run free. I'm sure you've also heard that Masumi Arakawa, an officer who spearheaded the dissolution, was murdered. So you see, it may seem like this was a peaceful process, but I think it was anything but. As always, the underworld keeps hidden its dark, unseemly truth. On the other hand, the Kamurocho 3K plan didn't involve any murder at all. My plan was the perfect example of a peaceful process, accomplished with my expertise from Bleach Japan.
Speaking of which, the Citizens Liberal Party is endorsing quite a number of Bleach Japan candidates this cycle. As party chair, what are your priorities?
I want to rejuvenate the Citizens Liberal Party. The Bleach Japan candidates are young and brimming with energy. By harnessing that energy, I know we can bleach all the gray zones in this entire nation.
This bastard's using Arakawa's death to win an election, after all but pulling the trigger himself. That's disgusting.
Just when I thought I couldn't hate politicians anymore, he gives me a reason.
Guys, remember the mission. Kumei's going to give another speech somewhere, so what do we do?
Well, judging by how it went down here, we won't be able to lay a finger on him.
Sounds like you're in a tight spot.
Chairman.
So, you figured your best path to Aoki was just to scare the shit out of Kume?
Guilty as charged. But they're always one step ahead of us. Anyway, what are you doing here?
I forgot to give you something back at Heian Tower.
Eh? Could what that be? What is it?
Kasuga, did you already forget the task you entrusted to me?
The task Oh! Finding a candidate!
Yes. Remember the whole point of collecting all that money to make Kume lose?
Yeah, did you find someone? Someone who can win?
Well, I searched far and wide.
But you didn't find anyone.
But then, all of a sudden, it hit me.
Yeah? Lay it on me.
Kasuga, you should run.
What?
I only wish I'd thought of it earlier.
Wait just a second, back it up. Why the hell should it be me? I don't have a snowball's chance in hell of winning this.
True. I doubt you'd even get enough votes to qualify for the return of your registration deposit.
So why would you want to flush 3 million down the drain?
Well, the money doesn't matter.
It does to me.
3 million yen is a deal if it gives us a chance to catch Kume.
I'm not really following, Chairman.
In every election, the candidates drive around in their trucks giving speeches. The district's not that big, so they frequently run into each other. And when they do, it's customary for them to wish each other luck and shake hands. It's a farce, of course, but it's custom. That's your chance to get close to them.
So if I run in the election, I can walk right up to Kume.
Compared to Kume, you'd be a nobody, what they call a fringe candidate. Since Kume's victory is assured, he'll be expected to be a good sport. That includes not turning you down for a handshake if you ask for one.
He can't just say no?
If he did, everyone would say he acted like an arrogant jerk to the underdog. Bad press spreads quickly. Public opinion changes with the wind. You see how perfect it is? This is how you corner Kume. See, your original plan was to make Kume lose. But now the plan is just to use him as a stepping stone, correct?
Aren't you guys forgetting something? Ichiban did hard time. For murder.
It doesn't matter what's on your record. Once you've served your term, you can run. What do you say, Kasuga? I wish I could tell you to take your time and think it over, but time is a luxury you don't have. The deadline to announce your candidacy is today. You have to decide right now.
Then I'll do it.
Seriously? Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's sane, but...
Then hurry to the election office and get your paperwork done. It's the government, so naturally they close pretty early.
Wait, what time is it?
Holy shit, guys, we gotta hurry.
Let's run. Where's the election office anyway?
In the Nishihama building on Carriage Highway.
Thanks!
Cold. I should have worn some tights.
While we're on the subject, what's the difference between tights and stockings?
To put it loosely, stockings are thin and tights are thick.
That's it, huh? I guess it's like how boxers are different from boxer briefs.
Huh? Those are different?
Actually, they're not really that different, are they?
Well, I mean, boxers are more like shorts, aren't they?
Don't bring shorts into this. All right, that just makes it more confusing.
I guess we don't know shit if we can't tell the difference between two pairs of underwear.
Hey, don't beat yourselves up. It's just underwear.
Then what are these that I'm wearing?
Wait, I don't want to see that.
In it for the long haul.
Hey.
Not gonna happen.
Thank you.
Take care.
Soy gilipollas. Sí, vi el episodio de Shingeki. He estado muteado todo este rato. Soy tontísimo. Y muchas gracias a todos por decírmelo durante todo este tiempo. Estoy haciendo cosas. No pasa nada. Solo me mete un poco la llaga. Yo acabo de cerrar el War Thunder. ¡Ole!
Listen to that. Sounds like he got the jump on you.
You think?
Strange that his campaign caught wind of the plan. But they're definitely trying to ensure...
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas muteado? Pues no lo sé, la verdad.
How? The whole reason Kume would have been obligated to shake your hand was because you were going to be the brave, noble underdog. But now he's trying to paint you as a villain, so he won't need to show you any respect.
Oh, I get it. Well then, you know what? It's time to clear my name.
Excuse me, everyone. Thank you for the introduction. I'm Ichiban Kasuga.
Hey, there he is! Turn the cameras on him. Seriously? A murderer? Running for office?
Can you believe it? It's ridiculous.
Menos mal que he preguntado. Muchísimas gracias. Gracias, Panther.
He's such a generous guy. He's basically advertising for me, a total unknown. Can't wait to check my campaign's followers after this. Thank you so much, Kume-san. This is exactly what I was talking about, folks. He's got nothing but sarcasm and one-liners.
Ya me imagino, esto resubido al YouTube.
Seriously? Ex-convict? You trying to say someone who broke the law can't run? That I've lost the right? Naturally. Well, it's true. I was in prison for 18 years. But the law says anyone can run, no matter what crimes they've committed. I'm standing here because my application was accepted. If you deny my right to run, then who's really disrespecting the law here? That'd be you, right, Mr. Law and Order? I never said anything about the law. Oh, so you're admitting the laws aren't always so perfect. Well, in this case, it's strange, isn't it? Bleach Japan loves going around telling the rest of us to follow the law. But how do we follow laws that aren't just? Isn't that kind of a paradox? Well, laws are what you need to... Are you asking all these fine people to just accept that paradox? In this case, we must! I see. Well, that sounds like a gray zone to me. Kume-san, people don't want to break the law. They really don't. But just like the law ain't perfect, neither are humans. They both exist in gray zones. Part good, part bad. I mean, just one little mistake can send you down a slippery slope. It happened to me. I made a mistake that led me to this city. Luckily, I was rescued from that mistake, but not by the law. I was rescued by the people
Llorar con
who
el
live in the
discurso.
gray zones.
Grande Ichiban.
And man, they didn't ask for that life. They got the raw end of a deal. They were never given a real choice. They want to be proud, hard-working members of society, as much as anyone in this crowd. They know the law is important. I do too. But we also know some things are more important. People don't exist to serve the law. The law exists to serve the people. We ought to remember the words in that order. Don't you think, Kume-san?
Kasuga knows what he's talking about. He's got my vote.
Yeah, I like it. Go Ichiban!
He's telling it like it is.
Ole!
Give him hell, Ichiban. We're with ya.
Where do I donate to Team Kasuga? Screw that Kume guy. He's the elitist.
Kume-san, I think we can have a healthy debate in this campaign. Let's do this election fair and
Ole!
square. Why don't I come over there so we can shake on it? Yeah?
Retreat! Retreat! Wait, what's the problem? Kume-san, you were in the middle of your speech. Wait, Kume-san!
In a strange turn, this impromptu debate has ended with Kume, the frontrunner, making a quick retreat.
Ooh. Ooh.
The former Yakuza ex-felon candidate Ichiban Kasuga has been generating buzz on social
Me encanta
media.
ver cómo coincide la traducción con el inglés, la verdad es que sí.
Useless. Kume, the staff, and even you are all useless. The only reason this happened is because you neglected to take it seriously. Enlighten me, Sawashiro. Why are you acting so strange? Got something to report?
For now, we've decided to reorganize under a provisional name, the Tokyo Omi Alliance. We have sufficient manpower and resources, so I'll be assigning titles to...
I'm sorry, are you under the impression you're the chairman or something? Huh?
No.
You had power in the Arakawa family, but I can assure you, it wasn't because you were competent. Kiss enough ass, anyone can get a promotion like you did. You haven't had a spine since the days when you were following me around like a lost dog. I've taken pity on you because we had a history, but enough is enough. The new Tokyo Omi Alliance needs a chairman who understands how to wield power.
Well, that's what I am.
A bold claim. I'll give you 24 hours to prove it by killing this man.
What?
If you fail, well, I assume you know the consequences.
Me apetece ver una serie, pero no sé cuál. The Office. The Office es bien. ¿De qué va? Básicamente es una especie de documental de una oficina de venta de papel. No te puedo contar más nada. Son 9 temporadas de 20 capítulos cada... Ay, de 25 24 capítulos cada una, de 20 minutos de duración. Menos la primera, que son 6. Bueno, el otro ponemos fijo. Vamos a... ¿No deberíamos dejar la furgoneta? Si nos ve llegar, parará su discurso y se largará. Tienes razón. Vayamos a pie para no llamar la atención. Vamos para allá. No tengo ganas de pelear, tío. Pero hay dos series de The Office. La americana y la estadounidense. La estadounidense y la inglesa. Y tienes que ver la americana. Joder. Tengo tan poco daño, tío. ¿O por qué aguantan tanto esta gente? Cuando le saca un montón de niveles. Mira. Imagino que ya no, es porque ya no tengo el bonus del daño de fuego en el bate. Pero... espérate. Vamos a ver si podemos mejorar lo que es el... Nuestro bate... Bueno, nuestro equipamiento básicamente en el taller. Vamos a ir al taller ahora un momentito. Vale, taxi. Aquí detrás. No, pero antes tenemos que pasarnos por un popo de esto. Vale, vamos a parar ahí. Vale. Vamos a parar en el popo. Vamos a conseguir... Vamos a pillar el dinero. Y eso. Y nos vamos al taller. Mejoramos. Y vamos al sitio este. A por comer. Aquí. Ah, no, esa no es. ¿Dónde está el popo entonces? Aquí. Por favor, márcate. Vaya. Por favor, Tenemos que ir con las armas bien buenas, tío. No podemos ir así mal, ¿sabes? Me lo ha pasado. Hay un objeto. Yo no sé para qué son los putos emblemas del clan Toyo, ¿sabes? A ver, dinero. Retirar. Todo. Vale. Taxi. Vamos a ver el taxi. Estaba por aquí, ¿no? Creo que sí. No, para otro lado. Para allá. Qué calor, ¿no? Distrito comercial, taller Roma. Vaya. Hace mucho calor. Tío, y eso que tengo puesto el ventilador y abierta la ventana. La cerré antes porque estaba entrando un montón de humo de tabaco. Estaban fumando fuera y claro. ¿Cuántos streams llevamos del Yakuza? Este es el 14. Imagino que no quedará mucho tampoco. A ver, estamos en el capítulo 13 del juego. A ver, podría mejorar armas. Ah, no, vale. Ayuda de fondos. Sí, mete eso. Unas 28 horas aprox. No lo sé. No lo sé, la verdad. Porque también me he parado a hacer secundaria y a farmear y todo eso. Y eso añade horas. Porque mira, a ver, ¿cuánto llevamos nosotros? Llevo 40 horas, ¿sabes? 41 de hecho. Ah, no puedo mejorar el mío. No. Vaya. No puedo mejorar el mío, tío. Joder. ¿No puedo fabricar algo mejor para mí? No. No. Ah. Por ponerle de nuevo esto, o sea... Vamos a mejorar eso. Y que... Vale, que nos... Ah... Vale, esto ya no se puede mejorar más. Vaya puta mierda, entonces. No sé. ¡Hombre, Martín! Martín, gracias por ese follow, tío. ¡Martín! ¡Martín! ¿Qué dice el tío? Vale, necesitamos 5 recuerdos de alta gama. Cinco recuerdos de alta gama para mejorarlo. Uf, ¿qué va a tener? Le estoy ayudando para esta noche. Se viene, se viene. Crías una máquina. ¡Ole! Crías una máquina, eso se sabe ya. Que esto no puedo mejorarlo de nuevo, tío. ¿Cuánto necesita? 20 millones. Tu puta madre. Armadura. Mejorar el arma. Es que no puedo mejorar nada más, tío. Así, en plan, bien. Mejorar el arma. Oficina, dependiente. Nada, tío. Y esto no, no. Y no. Y no porque no tengo material, básicamente. Ahora mismo la que tengo es mejor. Hola, Manca, ¿qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué te cuenta? ¡Ay! Bueno, vamos al sitio. Y vamos a seguir con la campaña electoral. Se te ha ido fuerte, luego te ríes de mí. Madre mía. No pasa nada, aquí se nos va fuerte. Yo he estado mucho tiempo con el micrófono muteado y hablando también, ¿eh? O sea que no... o sea que no pasa nada. Vale, a ver. Está aquí al lado. Bueno, eso. Estamos haciendo campaña electoral para ser... o sea, para ser alcalde de esta zona. Está bien eso. Hola, Kume. Ahí está, otra vez con lo suyo. No dejéis que su personal os vea. Me pondré frente a los medios y haré que me dé la mano. Así no tendrá manera de evitarme. ¿Y luego qué? Sugiero que hagamos las paces por lo de ayer y lo arrastremos a la furgoneta. Entonces habré ganado. Este hombre ha hecho más cosas que yo en 24 años. Sí. Igual, sí, y yo también. O sea, tened cuidado, parece que tienen a más gente vigilando de la que creíamos. Si hay que partirle la boca a la gente, yo se la parto, o sea. ¿Seguro que quieres hacer esto? Este tío es un candidato, como Kume. Si le levantas la mano, ¿no crees que eso dañará la reputación de Kume? Tengo malas noticias, no somos parte de la campaña de Kume y no vivimos en Kanagawa. Intentadlo tanto como queráis, pero nada nos conectará con Kume. Hostia, habéis pensado en todo. No nos quedamos aquí admirándolo, si no nos damos... O sea, no nos quedemos aquí admirándolo. Si no nos damos prisa, Kume se nos escapará otra vez. ¿A qué viene tanta prisa? Tu campaña va a irse al cuerno porque vas a morir. ¡Oh, no! Vamos a reventarlo. Vale, tú vas a pegarle a ese que está en todo el medio. Quiero que veáis de nuevo esto, porque a ver. Porque pinta épico eso, pinta epiquísimo. Mira eso, mira eso, mira eso. Qué maravilla de juego, me cago en puta vida. Poder de la amistad, pero espérate, aún no has visto el poder de la amistad bueno. Espérate a que llegue el turno de Kazuha. De dos cosas que me tienen que llegar ahora y ninguna, viva todo. Hostia, es físima. Venga, esencia de caos, equipo. Vale, vamos a pegarle a ese que es el que tiene más vida. ¡Poder de la amistad! Que flipeta es todo, maravilla, la verdad que es increíble. Bueno, que Adachi también tiene otro, que es... Bueno, tiene el suyo propio. Tiene... tiene dos propios. Y tiene otro con Kazuga. Mira. Es maravilloso. Vale, hay otro más, Hay dos más, vale, me vale. Vale. Vamos a hacer una... Majima. Por favor, la invocación. Quiero ver la invocación de Majima. Se viene Majima, uno de los mejores personajes de la saga Yakuza. ¡A friend! ¿Cómo te puto quiero, Majima? Es que te quiero. Ay, Dios. Es que te quiero, Majima, en serio. Es que hay que quererlo. Hay que querer a Majima. Que míralo, hasta para llamar a alguien parece que está haciendo un conjuro al archimago ya, ¿eh? ¿Pero qué es esto? Eso es Yakuza. Por la salud, por la salud que me deje... Por su salud que deje de ver Naruto. Ay, que me encanta. Estoy llorando. Ay, cómo te quiero, Majima.
무슨 일이지? 뭐라고?
Your support means everything. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yo.
Que vaya bien. Venga, tío. Muchísimas gracias por haber estado por aquí este ratillo con nosotros.
Kasuga, will you continue yesterday's debate? No, I think Kume-san took enough damage yesterday. I actually came to make peace with him.
Estoy hablando por el cancerizor que me acaba de entrar, pero bueno. ¿Qué ha pasado?
Hey, it's hard to talk in front of all these cameras, you know? Want to talk in private? That'll be way better. Let's just hop into your van here. Nice ride, by the way.
Okay, give him some space.
Kasuga-san.
Yeah?
Chairman Hoshino's life is in danger.
Ay, Dios.
The Komijul got an anonymous tip that
Si me
the
tropiezo me
Seiryu clan is
mato.
going to be attacked. Chairman Hoshino is the target. And Song Hui said there's something suspicious happening at the Seiryu clan.
Ay, Dios.
The chairman? Why him?
Encendí el flash del móvil sin
I think
querer.
we need
Me
to
quedé
go
ciego.
for
Bien.
Kume and Aoki mission.
Yeah, we'll be back.
What? Hey, are we done with Kume already?
Something's going down. It's urgent.
Te ha quedado ciego. A ver, ¿dónde es? Vale, tenemos un taxi cerca. Vale, aquí. Ay, Dios, un flash. Otro flasher, no, tío. Ah, que son dos encima. ¿Qué baile es ese? Pues a ver, que son exhibicionistas. Me llamo un paramédico, no veo. Voy a quitar a Sao del grupo, porque es que no me gusta nada Sao, tío. Vamos a poner a Yongi, que es increíble. Y vamos. El Yongi-han hace un daño que flipa. Este tío es un máquina. A ver, por favor, ¿podéis dejar de tirar las bicis que hay en la calle? Vale. A ver, vamos para allá. Tenemos mucho dinero. Tenemos mucho dinero. No quiero perderlo también, la verdad. Debería haberlo guardado. En cuanto pudiese. En cuanto pude. Ya no sé ni conjugar verbo. Uf. Para allá y para abajo. Veo puntitos negros. Panther, cierra los ojos. Ponte gafas de sol también. Cierra el ambulatorio. Ay, Dios, aquí la han liado, ¿eh? Toda esta gente son del clancillo. Takabe, tío. ¡Takabe, compañero! ¡Takabe, compañero! ¡Ay, Dios, que le han pegado un tiro! 2 tiros, de hecho.
Kasuga. You shot. It was the Omi Alliance. About 10 of them. One had a gun. They're looking for the Patriarch.
Es aguachiro de los cojones,
This
tío.
office is a ways up from here, right? Yes. Hurry, please.
Finally, you make your entrance.
The Omi Alliance.
Where's the chairman?
Huh. Give the boys a sec. They're still cleaning up.
What's that mean? Don't fuck with me, you assholes!
Claro, RR. Te sientas en el escalón y vas bajando al tacto. Prefiere perder los ojos en Twitch. A ver, venga. Mira, también, ese también tiene el suyo propio. Pero este solo hace daño a uno, ¿no? Sí. Mete un disparo divino. Que esto es daño a grupo. Es que no da. Ahora, a este creo que sí que da. Vale, buena. Oh, ha fallado bien. ¿Falla? Sí, falla.
Bring it on. Watch me.
Y es que mira ese tío. Mira este tío. Mira cómo va. Mira. Yo, es que Yongi hace muchísimo daño, tío. Hace muchísimo daño. Es increíble lo de Yongi. Creo que vuelvo a ver. Vale, ahora cuando podamos nos cargamos. Ahí nos cargamos. Nos curamos con Saeko. ¿Por qué es tan guapa la música de este puto juego, tío? Creo que vuelvo a ver la he palmado. Ya, pues ya estaría. Ole. Porque esa señorita va de colegiala. No va de colegiala, va de idol. Va de idol. Y es que los personajes aquí tienen clases. Y las clases son trabajos. Y claro, la clase de idol es healer, básicamente. Ay, Dios, Hoshino. Puto Sawashiro de los cojones, te voy a reventar la puta cabeza, hijo de la grandísima puta. Tío, que Hoshino era buena gente. El otro viejo no.
You were late every damn time. Any job I sent you on, the smallest errand.
Why, though? Why would you kill the chairman?
This will be the end of the Eugene 3. He was a tired old man who served as the Gray Zone's pillar. And that pillar supported Ijincho. Without him, it'll crumble unless we intervene. The young master agrees.
Why are you two like this? Why are you so paranoid? You've already won pretty much everything, and you still had to kill the chairman in cold blood?
¿Cómo te iba a partir la cabeza, Hoshino?
To do this when he's already on top of the world.
¿Cómo te iba a partir la cabeza?
What if I told you it was your fault?
What?
Sawashiro, no me apunte que te reviento.
Hey, Ichiban.
Parte los tobillos y luego los huevos. Si podemos, Saeko le va a reventar. O sea, va a matarlo de un tiro en los huevos. Ay, de un tiro, de una patada en los huevos.
Forget it. You know how important it is to the young master that he wins this district, but you got in his way. A felon like you suddenly decides to make a run for the seat. He doesn't like being defied.
Si es un tiro mejor, pero claro.
Especially not by the likes of you.
Sounds to me like you're
Si es un tiro, tiene que matarlo, Yongi.
Are you kidding? Not in a million years.
Why else would you need to kill Chairman Hoshino?
You know him. He doesn't even like to be inconvenienced. So how do you think he feels about this?
Well, then why didn't you just kill me?
Oh, I would have preferred that. But your campaign has drawn so much attention. I guess you could call it a timing issue if you need a reason.
So you killed the chairman in my place?
Yes. The Eugene 3 was the machine keeping you on life support. If pulling the trigger
Puedo confirmar que ya veo. Ole.
Splash, we figured pulling the plug out of the wall would be the next best thing.
Every time I think the young master couldn't sink any lower, he proves me wrong. What the fuck is his problem? What made him turn out to be such a bastard? I'm sure the both of us mean nothing to him. So why would he have to go so far just to crush garbage like me under his foot? What satisfaction do you two get from watching me break? Tell me what any of this is for! Is Arakawa-san's death your fault too, you fucking coward?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Doesn't really matter now, does it?
No estar en tu casa y con gafas de sol. ¿Cómo te voy a partir la cabeza, Sawashiro? Es que te voy a reventar. Ya he cagado, ¿cómo coge la katana? Más la persiana que esa casa es muy luminosa. Ya, ahora se saca un arma.
But is it really something to worry about? Beat him last time, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was probably just luck. Either that or he wasn't really trying. And you don't know Captain Sawashiro like I do. Holding a weapon really amps him up.
So this is gonna be a tough fight any way you slice it.
For sure. I mean, he's a captain under Arakawa the Assassin. So everyone be careful.
Got it.
Venga, vale. Pues tú vas a empezar intentando aturdirle, a lo mejor. No, pero es débil a la electricidad, vale, vale, eso está bien. Tú vas a bajarle la defensa. Intenta meterle furia también. No. Vale. Y sangrado a lo mejor. Vamos a intentar meterle sangrado. No. Vale, tú vas a curar a Dachi. Sube ataque. ¿Qué hace? ¿Qué hace, vale, métele un quiebracasco, a ver si lo aturde. Me mete sangrado a mí también, tío. Este va a tener un rompehuesos. Métele este, ¿por qué no? Tremendo boncazo, la verdad. Vale, cura a Yongi. Vale, es cuando llegue la vez. Me veo con la gafa de sol y la persiana. A ver. Intenta meterle sangrado de nuevo. No. Pero puedo meterle veneno, creo. Creo que puedo meterle veneno. Con Yogi creo que puede meterle veneno. Tiro venenoso, ¿no? No. Joder. Parezco Blade. Vale.
What kind of move was that? A way more powerful one than I thought. It's based on a Western martial art.
Since when do you know martial arts, dude?
Since always. The reason I fought with an umbrella was because I got the idea from an old martial arts book.
And is the captain using the same fighting style right now?
Yeah. Actually, watching him is really teaching me a lot that I didn't understand in the book.
Damn. How many different martial arts does the captain know?
I think we're about to find out. Makes me feel like a wimp.
You're in for it now.
Hostia. No, Yongi no. Hijo de puta. Vale. Un rompebates. ¡No! Tenía que haberme curado, tío. Tenía que haberme curado en vez de atacar. Tontísimo. Tiene disparo tío. Solo super movimiento. No, me va a matar. Hijo de la gran puta. Pero ha sido más culpa mía que otra cosa, la verdad. El que me haya matado ahí. Ahora revivimos a Yongi. Hombre, que está jugando. Bueno, mientras le pegue a uno que tenga bastante vida, me da igual. Pero que no le pegue a Yongi ahora, tío. A ver, vamos a probar esto, a ver, que esto no lo he visto. ¿Le meto sangrado? No le meto sangrado, obviamente no le meto sangrado. Ojalá no le dé al blanco ese. A Yongi. Se llama Yongi Han, por favor. Digamos bien su nombre. Yongi Han. Pero aquí se le llama Yongi. De puta, cada vez que me tira alguien al suelo le pega una de gratis, tío. ¿Eso qué es? No, con precisión no, fuera. ¡Ah, mierda! Me he equivocado de... Joder, me he equivocado de ataque, tío. No quería hacer ese, pero da igual. Bueno, han sido 400 de daño, que está bastante bien, Vale. Cura a todo el mundo. Podría bajarle la defensa, pero no me la quiero jugar que me reviente entero de nuevo, ¿sabes? Coraje cuando se van para atrás, tío. Vale, ahora sí que podemos bajarle la defensa. Y podemos reventarle la cabeza. ¿Cómo que nos lo cargamos? Vamos para allá.
something odd about this.
Yeah, not like there was anything normal about this to begin with.
Man, this guy is savage as hell. Yeah, he's pulling out all the stops. You've got to stay on your toes, everyone. Take your
Venga.
best shot.
Ah, y la defensa ya... Va recuperando PS poco a poco. Hijo de la gran puta. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No te voy a dejar. 1000, tus muertos, tío.
Not good.
Try and stop.
A ver, por favor, ¿puedo ver a quién curar? Vale.
Try this on your side. Feel better.
Otros 1000 y... muerto, tío.
Let's go.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Watch me.
No te cures, cabrón. No te puto cures.
Right. Ready now.
Well, take this.
Cada vez que es su turno se cura 1000.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go. Going in.
Watch me.
Let's see.
No, fuck, me he equivocado.
Get alive.
Here we go.
Cura a tope a todo el mundo.
Well.
¿Eh? ¿Qué ha sido eso? Vale, ha sido una... Vale, eso era una contra. O sea, vale, eso había sido una contra. Pero no me ha hecho daño. Caso, revíntalo, revíntalo, revíntalo. Vale, bien, coño. Hostia, con el puto Sawashiro, tío. Uy. Come mierda, hijo de puta. ¿Qué pasa por haber matado a Hoshino?
Captain, what the hell have you become? The Sawashiro I knew would never just blindly follow orders. Not even the young masters. There's no excuse in the world that could justify killing Arakawa-san.
Yes, there is. To me, the young master's orders are law. My life's purpose is to protect him.
My life's purpose was to protect Arakawa-san!
I know that. I know that all too well.
Captain.
And just so you know, I didn't kill Arakawa-san.
Fue el puto Masato, ¿a que sí?
He did order me to.
What?
But that was the only time I ever disobeyed one of his orders. I couldn't kill Masumi Arakawa. I can't explain it, but even as low as I've fallen, that was the one order
Se viene
I
plot
couldn't
twist, se
follow.
viene.
How could I?
Because you couldn't put aside your respect for Arakawa-san.
Well, you think a Yakuza can't take out his own patriarch? No, that wasn't it.
No?
The real reason was, and I've never told this to anyone, not even the young master.
So why are you telling me?
Just listen. The first time I saw Masumi Arakawa was only a short while before I swore my oath to him. I was 15. Just a dumb kid with no direction, no future.
Flashback. Si quiere ponerse, claro.
Back when I was getting into fights on the streets of Kamurocho,
No, la guitarrita no.
I had no money. All I had waiting for me at home was my drunk father's fists. The only people I could trust were the other guys who also had nothing. My girl was... I can't even remember her name. Anyway, we shacked up and played house, even though we didn't really think it would last. By the time she told me she was pregnant with our child, it was too late for an abortion.
What are we gonna do? We can't raise a kid. There's no way in hell.
All we could do was pray she'd have a miscarriage. We just ignored her growing stomach, going about life pretending it wasn't there. No hospital visits or anything like that. But of course, you can't ignore an actual baby. She ended up giving birth in a department store bathroom. All on her own. I was working at the time, laying asphalt, as I recall.
What now?
Just pretend it didn't happen. Brush it under the rug. That's what you do with secrets. That's how we dealt with stuff our whole lives. Who was there to teach us any other way? No one. Which is why...
We're going to hell, aren't we? I know it.
Why are you saying that? Nothing happened, okay?
Archivo del niño.
It's chilly
Sí.
out. Let's go home.
Buah. Pues ha venido plot twist guapo,
I can't do this. I'm going back.
Are you serious? It's over. Just forget about it.
I can't. I have to go back.
Stop. We took care of it.
Let me go.
Fuck.
What? Damn it! Open, you piece of shit! Open!
That's the locker. Does he know? Why else would he try to open it?
Did he hear the baby in there? He had to, right?
This is my child.
Well, this might work out. Yeah. That guy will look after it. I don't understand. This is a gift, right? It's for the best. Really.
Me está estallando el cerebro.
Are you okay?
Entonces, Masato Arakawa realmente no es hijo de Masumi Arakawa. es hijo de estos dos. Entonces Ichiban con... Entonces, ¿quién es su hijo? Su hijo es Ichiban. Porque antes de... la noche antes de morir, le dijo, siempre tengo ese sueño de que Akane da luz en un Southland, no sé qué, no sé cuánto. Arakawa es padre de Ichiban y Yo Sawashiro y esta chiquilla son padres de Masato. Son padres de Masato Arakawa. ¿Vos? Qué dolor, que señores. Cualquier cosa que griten. ¡Ah! Venga, venga, muchísimas gracias por estar por aquí este ratito con nosotros. Cualquier cosa, grito, ¿vale? ¡Ah!
That baby was Masato Arakawa, the young master.
The young master is your son?
The boss told you about that
Así
night,
no está.
didn't he? New Year's Eve. His woman was being chased by the Hikawa
Vale.
family. They decided to hand off the baby using a locker. How could they have known that there would be another baby in the same row of lockers? What were the chances?
Ah,
So
pues
you
no.
see how it happened? Arakawa followed the sound of a baby's cries
Pues
and
no.
pried open the locker.
Pues había dos bebés en la taquilla. Uno era el hijo de Arakawa y el otro era el hijo de esta gente. Pero Arakawa solo encontró el de esta gente. Hace falta linterna en el infierno.
5 years later, the mother of my child was out of my life. But Masumi Arakawa, he was still in Kamurocho. With my son. Is that... That kid. I did some research on the man. Arakawa started his own Yakuza family at a pretty young age, so he was gaining some notoriety already. I found out a lot. Like how the kid in the chair had never been able to walk. Because of severe hypothermia he'd suffered when he was born.
Enough, Masato.
Why me? Why am I the only one who can't walk? Everyone else can. It's not fair.
I heard those words, and I swear they echoed in my head for months. Even if I'd never had a son, the Yakuza path was my fate. It always had been. I've been living my life half-assed for so long.
Are you sure you want this? There's no turning back once you've sworn an oath.
I'm sure. But suddenly I saw another way. I could swear an oath to Masumi Arakawa.
Okay, then drink.
Arakawa the Assassin was his nickname then. He didn't fuck around.
I get it now. I get why you swore loyalty to Arakawa. It wasn't because he was the legendary Arakawa the Assassin. That's what drew everyone else to Arakawa. But you swore your oath to be near the young master. Does he
this?
I told you, this is a secret I've never told anyone before. Honestly, I thought I would take it to my grave.
Then why did you tell me?
Because there's something I want to ask you.
Me? Okay, shoot.
Didn't you notice there's one crucial detail missing from that locker story?
Crucial detail?
Use your head. If Arakawa-san took my son out of the locker, then where is his real son?
Yeah, good point.
The boss said his woman's name was Akane. And before he met her, she'd been working at a soapland called Shangri-La.
Shangri-La? Seriously? That's where I was born.
Yes. So take this next part with a grain of salt.
Arakawa es el padre de Ichigo.
On that night, New Year's Eve, Akane called Arakawa-san to tell him she was being hunted. She knew they'd find her at the maternity ward, so she left. But as soon as she did, she went into labor. She desperately needed to find a place to have her baby, where she wouldn't be found. So I think she may have gone to her old workplace, Shangri-La. And, as you just said, that's where you were born, correct?
But that... You're making it sound like I... It can't be.
After the boss took the young master out of the locker, I saw another baby.
You did?
Long after all the fuss died down, she and I just stood there. We were shocked. Our doomed child had been saved. And now we had to just move on. I have to admit I felt relieved. But I couldn't see why a Yakuza had been so desperate to save a baby. Sure, maybe he'd heard it crying. But why the desperation? And he didn't even call for help. It was such a fucking mystery. It gave me a headache. But a few minutes later, I got my answer.
Boss, is it one of these?
Yes, hurry! Open up every single one that isn't locked.
Okay, I'm on it.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
I hope to hell it wasn't this one. He's not here. Oh, gotcha. Boss, over here. I found him.
You sure it's him? Wait, no. If he's still here, that can only mean the handoff didn't go as planned.
Whoa.
No way. There was another baby?
What should we do? Take him to the police?
No. I need to hold on to him for a while. In case Akane comes back for him.
You think she's gonna make it? She said her life was in danger.
It was at that moment I realized. The other man had taken the wrong baby.
He took the wrong baby.
After putting you in the locker, Akane's son kept running. Right up until the Hikawa family caught her. I think that while she was on the run, she told someone she could trust about her baby in the locker, just in case. I didn't recognize the two people that came to pick up the other baby. But if one of them was Jiro Kasuga, your foster father, owner of that soapland, then you're Masumi Arakawa's son.
Shut up, man. There's no way.
But isn't there? A DNA test would be a simple way to find out. Without a test, you'll never know for sure. Or if you think I'm talking out of my ass, just walk away. Forget I told you.
Hell no. You think I'm going to just let you walk away after you killed the Seiryu clan's chairman?
Do what you will to me. I had no future then. I have no future now.
Why not?
Ryoaki told me to kill Arakawa, and I refused. He clearly already decided I was disposable when he gave me this hit. Take out a chairman? Aoki wasn't expecting me to come out of this alive. All I am to him now is a third-rate hitman. My success or failure hardly matters.
Then, I need you to answer me, Captain. If you didn't kill Arakawa-san, who did?
I don't know for sure, but maybe Lieutenant Nishioda. He's the young master's favorite peon now, since Arakawa-san is dead.
Arakawa-san's death is on Nishioda, then.
Sawashiro, I still can't let you walk away. As much as I'd like to kill you myself, you need to pay for your sins the legit way.
Pay for my sins? The legit way? That's not the way I've led my life.
A todo esto, Takabe se estaba desangrando ahí abajo, ¿eh? ¿Quién es? Está este demonio. Pero bueno. Está ya seco, la verdad es que sí. Es lo más posible. Es lo más seguro.
그거 믿을 만한 정보 맞아? 그렇군. 혹시 또 뭐 나오면 연락해.
What's up?
I found out who gave us the tip about Chairman Hoshino being in danger. It was Sawashiro himself.
What the hell?
Why would he give himself away?
To venture a guess, I don't think Sawashiro actually wanted to kill the chairman.
What?
I believe he was hoping you would stop him, Kasuga-san. But he couldn't say that outright, because it would have been betraying Aoki. So instead, he leaked his plan to kill Chairman Hoshino, and left his fate in your hands.
That means we failed. We didn't stop him.
Shit. You always make such impossible demands of me, Captain. God damn it!
El destino de nuestros padres. Logro. Se acabó capítulo 13. Y vamos al capítulo 14. Que lo vamos a dejar ya por aquí, ¿eh? Guardo completado, sí. Vale. Vamos a dejarlo ahí ya. Que llevamos bastante. Es posible que... Quedan 2 capítulos. Sí, quedan 2 capítulos. Pero es posible... Si nos viciamos el próximo día... Acabemos Yakuza. Es posible. Hace un ritual y devuélvenos al Traxxer y a Manca. ¡Traxxer! ¡Manca! Vení. Yo qué sé, tío. Os invoco. Pero eso. Yo me voy yendo. Muchísimas gracias a todos los que habéis estado por ahí. Y es posible, lo vuelvo a repetir, que el próximo capítulo de Yakuza, si nos viciamos, sería larguito, seguramente. Lo acabemos. Es posible. Y tengo algo especial preparado para ello. Así que, chavales, muchas gracias a todos y adiós.